Hello everyone. So my Magic Online crashed and I decided to just restart the video because it's only turn 1. I lost the die roll, I kept a decent hand with interaction, and he played a Bird of Paradise on turn 1. So we're going to my turn. I'm going to keep this Melira West to transmute, and I'm just going to pass. I could get punished by Aven Mindsitzer, but it's so unlikely I'd rather not show him what land I'm playing, on the small chance he can blow me out. And if he does take that line, he's not casting anything, and I don't have to use this Misty, so I won't. He fetches. I'm going to fetch. I'm actually going to secure my mana by getting a Steam Vents. And we'll see what he gets. And I don't mind repealing his bird. I don't mind lightning bolts. But I also don't mind my counter spells. So I'm just going to proceed. And I'm going to repeal the bird here. If he chords for a bird, that'd be cool with me. Otherwise, that's resolving. He could chord for Viscera Seer and sack it, which would be decent. So I'll play land and pass. No need to get Memnite here. He has the bird, that's fine. A Viscera Seer, that's awesome, because I'm going to electrolyze them. And an island will do the trick. Snow-covered island to keep him guessing. So he, of course, now can sacrifice both of them and make me not draw a card. Alternatively, I could target just one of them and draw a card. But I like the way that this works out. Because against Burning Pod, I want to keep all of his creatures off the table. I think that's more valuable than a random card. And especially in a situation where I'm not starved for cards, but it seems like he has an awkward slow draw, and I can disrupt it. He does get to use his Viscera Seer both times, but he's clearly hurting. And I'm not going to transmute, I'm not going to cast, or not going to play Melira West, I'm just going to pass it back. I'm actually just going to condescend that, because it's one of his best cards to have, and I can get rid of it cleanly. And it doesn't look like he can slip in anything else. He could play land in a Birthing Pod, of course, but it seems very unlikely. And I'm actually just going to bottom them both, because they're not Possibility Storm. There it is. And here I'm just going to pass. Buy some time. Finks, of course, gets remanded. There's the Memnite. I could have double bolted him there. I think that was actually the correct play. Should not be relevant. So there's the Storm. Or I guess casting one bolt was the right play, because that makes Emrakul lethal. There's Emrakul. And that's the game. So we take down a game against Birthing Pod which is nice. So now we get to try out some more of the sideboard. I'm going to bring in Pyroclasm for sure. I'm going to cut Condescend because it seems quite weak here. And of course I'm going to bring in Twisted Image as a pseudo 4th Lightning Bolt. And I can take Giga Drowse because it's kind of awkward. It could actually buy some time, but I think overall it's weak. And Izzet Charm is not ideal, but it obviously does some work. The same goes for Repeal. And Threads of Disloyalty is a little bit tempting, but beyond Voice of Resurgence, it doesn't do much. Compulsive Research is interesting, but I don't think it's... I don't necessarily think it's better than the other options. Maybe cut an Izzet Charm for Compulsive and kind of try to grind down his discard a little bit. I'm willing to roll with that. Izzet Charm would seem awesome against this deck because it can counter Burning Pot and Cord and kill a lot of creatures. But I think it's usually pretty overwhelming, and a lot of twin players cut their Izzet Charms against Birthing Pod. I think that cutting one for Compulsive is alright. Remand is not great either, but I think it's better than the Charm. Charm is just kind of lackluster. So it looks like he probably is double queuing because he's taking his good old time. Of course, he could just be trying to figure out a sideboard, but really he just wants all of his disruption. Abrupt Decay doesn't do anything. And really, his creatures that kill Possibility Storm don't do a ton, but they are kind of relevant. So this hand is incredible. I have the Twisted Image for the blowout factor, Izzet Charm and Electrolyze, and then even the combo pieces of Possibility Storm and Teleria West. So this is a slam dunk keep, and hopefully convert to an easy win and an 8-man win with this Possibility Storm deck. Come on, yeah, he has the Hierarch. So this is going to be awesome. Twisted Image the Hierarch. It's the first time I've really done that in Modern. I've been aware of Twisted Image for a while. I haven't played it. I've played against it. I've been on the other end of that, and it's a beating. So Voice of Resurgence would be pretty good for him. He has it. And I could just kill the Voice. But I think I should play Teleria West and just go to Transmute next turn. Or possibly just Electrolyze him. I don't need to use Izzet Charm as a counterspell really here. If he does cast Birthing Pod, I can just kill the Voice on my turn. He casts Sin Collector, which is obviously pretty good, but it does not stop Possibility Storm or Teleria West, so it's not a huge deal. And I assume he takes Electrolyze here. He does. If he didn't, I probably would have just killed it to prevent him getting Entomber Exarch with Pod, and because I can dig and then wait a turn to transmute. It would suck to transmute and then get Thoughtseize, but right now I'm kind of just... I think I should just try to turbo combo. So there's a land I need. I could Izzet Charm him. I suppose I could leave up Charm, but that seems better to do next turn. I'm just going to go for it here. Use my mana the most efficient way possible. Get a Memnite. I don't have double red, so that could be an issue. But I can dig with Izzet Charm, and also I could use Lighthouse. Now I don't want to take too much damage, because it's possible I could hit him with Emrakul. Oh, I guess he's at so low life that Emrakul's lethal, so it's not a huge deal. He could block with a bird if he has enough permanence and then try to kill me with a voice token or two. Or Kitchen Finks. So he gets back a land, probably. Hopefully no Thoughtseize. He gets back Noble Hierarch. And I don't think he has a land. He does have a land. So he's down to 1 card. And it's probably not very good. Or it's quite expensive. So there's my red. I can kill a creature and leave up Izzet Charm. I could even leave up 2 Izzet Charm. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 6. Yes, actually leaving up the double Izzet Charm is the play. To counter Birthing Pod. I could kill Noble Hierarch now, but that does not seem very relevant because it doesn't turn off anything. So yeah, we're just going to try to do this with the 2 Izzet Charms to counter the Birthing Pod. What I wouldn't want to see is upkeep Convoke for, or Court of Calling for Entomber. But he doesn't have that. He takes me to 6. If he plays Bird, I can kill it. He casts Thrun. I don't think that does anything. I'll cast Possibility Storm. I'll cast Memnite. Only 3 cards left in my deck. Oh, I'm in the wrong box. I just was upset for a second there. Cast the Emrakul. And draw the second Emrakul. And attack for the win. So I win the match in the packs with Possibility Storm. It's Adam Yurchik for TCGplayer.com. Thanks for watching.